is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you knew good for me. That's why me know set me if it go flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away me say. I fi take away me say. I have to utilize I wings. Shorty I cleave your eyes. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. With this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I feel get out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself.
Greetings, kings and queens. Welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. Today is Monday, and it's one of those days where people call it Monday Blues. But for me, it's just another day. I got this morning with me, Don out of London. Flavius will be joining us in a few minutes. Max, Juanette, and Francine have the day off. So, we're going to be linking up with you in a few minutes. So, stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back.
Gone through the door. Take away ourselves. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Say no goodbye, girl, let me take me ourselves. Yeah, take me ourselves. No goodbye, girl, let me take me
Never lose control.
control. You should open your eyes and realize that you are not alone. In a harmony of voices that's united in every way. Chanting and singing, dancing and moving all the troubles away. One drop of love can move a mountain. One drop of love can turn rain into sunshine. One drop of love can make a baby smile. One drop of love can lift our spirits high. Give us the words to say.
Yes, indeed. One drop of love. Willie Stewart and company. One drop of love. Yeah, one drop of love can make a baby smile. One drop of love can make people happy. I know Dan in London this morning, and I know the people in London is jumping up. What are they jumping up for, John? Tell me, what's happening, Dan?
Well, as me say, go there yet, But me a plan, me don't talk to you, me a go there look, but well, last night them have countdown, big dance all over the country, so I don't know really. But the other thing is, although they open up today, them still say cautious and public transport, you have to still wear the mask.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, some restaurants open up, so we don't know if it's going to happen. Some restaurant and pub are asking the hours later, so if them can go right to the night. So I don't know what's going on. We have to just wait and see it work out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They want to make up for lost time.
But them can't make up for the last car, so I don't know what them talking about. So we just hope and say, well, you know what? Was it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Should they wait maybe a next couple of weeks? But everybody, some parents don't send them straight to school, because this week or the last week.
Okay.
So I don't know where really I got happen, but I would just say I wait, hope. But the thing, the rate of go up,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah?
I know it going up.
You have to do something now, because every week you're going to hear for them to wait another week more. So something have to give.
Why, Flavor, it me not know for say.
It's not a matter of to give, the thing has spread back again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it has spread back. That's the thing now.
I don't
that's the thing.
That's not happening for a very long time. People have to be cautious.
Yeah.
I really don't see we can just wake up one morning and them say COVID gone. I don't see that. I am not seeing that now. I mean, it sounds it don't sound too good, but that is the reality.
We have to just live with it.
Yeah, for the time being, yeah.
Yeah.
But we haven't come anywhere near where we're saying, okay, this is exactly what is happening, and we can do this and get. Until we reach that stage, we can have the same problem.
But the funniest, the funniest thing, is a third injection I'm talking about now,
A third one?
Yeah, but yeah, there's a third one now.
Yeah, it's a circle, one them called the booster.
Yes, but remember the second one was the booster.
Well, no, them said that one going to be the booster. The second one was just the continuation of the drugs, but it more stronger.
But I yet till some scientists come in this week saying maybe end up have a fourth. So it's a different. It keep increase.
I think you have to be taking booster every 6 months.
It all come like the flu job.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, it all come like the flu job, yeah.
Every 6 months you go top up.
But you know the funniest thing, I see a lady on Friday. She took the first one, the Pfizer. If you see her finger, no, she have to go back in to take a different vaccine. They must take out some information. So put your lady on. I couldn't believe it swell.
One to her finger.
No, it swell up bad. She can't use it. So them say the vaccine, but them I try to tell her, say it's our immune system is trying to fight it. That's why it's set up like that. My mean say it swell. So she have to go back now, go take, I don't remember the vaccine, but she have to take now to reduce something with inside it. And I say, yeah. No, she not confident to go and take the second one. That is only the first job she taking. So no, she's just scared to take the second one. Yeah. Yeah.
Some people body just can't take the drugs down.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
That's why I said, before you take it, them to be testing you, or them.
Simple, yeah.
Your regular doctor should be the one giving it to you, who have your record and know how your body behaves. I don't think you can just give it just like that, with no history. I think that's what causing the problem. Everybody is different. Everybody's mental history is different. But we haven't done it that way. That's why some people have died, and some people are very sick, and some are okay. I don't think they're doing it the right way.
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
I think they're in serious trouble. Because, I mean, a lot of drugs out there, you know. I mean, I've done this COVID, a lot of drugs out there, if you take it, it do all kind of things.
All right.
Yeah, man,
All right, Dan and Flavius, we're gonna lick some music and then we start the real current officially. All right.
All right then.
All right.
It's alright, it's okay. Just hang on a little bit longer, cause tomorrow is another day. It's alright, it's okay. Just stand firm in the face of adversity and watch them fade away. Life of a wave will carry you down when the money in the bank gets shorter and the bills are coming and you're caught in between the devil and the deep blue water. I know say that when you come on my yard and the picnic of them I look them sober. So you do what you can, cause a man is just a man, now you don't make the picnic of them sober. And you pray to the Father when this tribulation I go in, but remember Jonah in the belly of the whale and Daniel in the lion's den. It's alright, it's okay. Just hang on a little bit longer, cause tomorrow is another day. It's alright, it's okay. Just stand firm in the face of adversity and watch them fade away. I say time of a way to test your faith, so you got to have enough endurance. One day at a time, just keep on trying, cause time carry no insurance. No matter how the situation hard, things can only get better. Just have some faith, everything will go great, cause nothing ever lasts forever. And you pray to the Father when this tribulation I go in, but remember Jonah in the belly of the whale and Daniel in the lion's den. It's alright, it's okay. Just hang on a little bit longer, cause tomorrow is another day. It's alright, it's it's okay. Just stand firm in the face of adversity and wish them fade away, 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 away. It's alright.
As the man say, it's all right, it's okay. Wayne, man. Yes, man, hang on a little longer, it will be all right. So, Don,
Yeah.
let's get down to it. Each and every Monday at this time, it's the really current news in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and around the world. Usually be our guest host, Teddy Laidley, but Mr. Laidley won't be joining us this morning. He is still on vacation. So we have Don out of London and Flavius. We're going to talk a little bit about what's happening in the world of sports and other things. So
Well, you have a big, no, Franco, you have a massive happening in the Caribbean. The biggest thing in the Caribbean now, today, is that the People's National Party has imploded. And that is not good for anybody.
So I say bigger than the Asian president who them kill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
that's a little bit.
People,
Go on.
no, it is. The People's National Party, the majority of them executive, in fact, four of them, vice president and chairman, have resigned with immediate effect. Now, if you look at the background that the People's National Party after the last election have very few people in Parliament, and that is where the governance goes. And if they are having that level of disunity, put this way, in our government structure, we need the two parties to be strong for us to have good governance. And if one party is falling down, then there's no guarantee of any good governance. And that affects not only Jamaica, it affects the whole Caribbean. So it's a very, very serious thing. And we're not talking about middle management, we're talking about the top. And we're talking about vice presidents and chairman. The only man bigger than those is the president himself. And they have resigned based on, I guess, things that the president has done or not done, and utterance that he has made or not made. So, I don't know how that will be resolved, but I know Jamaica is in serious, serious trouble. Because we don't have the balance. And when you don't have the balance, then the person in charge can do whatever they want. That's why we have the opposition. And we don't have a third party who could come in and take the space. We have nothing.
That's a two-party fight out a third party over the years.
Over the years?
No, I just tradition that,
Yeah.
It come like up here. No more party can come with them two parties.
No,
Yeah,
not allowing it. Not allowing it, yeah.
The two big.
Yeah, man, the people them really
No, man, the two big greeds.
dedicate.
The two
Yeah.
big greeds, them. Those are
Yeah,
the
man.
two big greeds.
Mm-hmm.
Things are fall apart.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have to hold on strong, and maybe the people them have to be the opposition themselves.
Well,
That's a very good point as well.
Hey, them a move around. Them can start take the street and protest now.
mm-hmm.
And the only way that the people them have to be them own opposition.
These parties are letting down the country in a
So,
very bad way.
so let me ask you. So, people who resign are they also members of parliament from the 14 that were elected? Are they among the 14s?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But they're still going to be member of parliament, though, but no longer positional member of the party.
Yeah. Member of Parliament is a different thing, yeah.
Yeah. All right then.
Because people vote for the member of parliament, so
Make sure
that
them
can
collect them paycheck in us, Done.
Yeah,
Don't forget them paycheck same way.
yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
I tell you,
It not affect them.
that easy at all.
Man, it not
Forget
affect them,
them
my
I
brother.
don't know
paychecks.
how the party going to resolve that if they're going to just put in some, new people in those
As
posts
we,
or what.
as we some Ansley in the chat room said, there is no possibility of balance. 21% voted in the last election. Where is the governance?
Yeah, that's true.
Man, it's
Minority a role. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
Minority
it
ruling, and it getting worse now.
Oh boy. You know,
the
politically,
thing where
me not have no answer for it. Me can't even find no words.
no,
Honestly.
I know. You see anytime the Jamaican start understand it's not about. I'm gonna put it now. More put the right word.
Say,
It's not about.
say it as raw as possible, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
Let me understand.
tradition.
Mhm.
Put the tradition then, because through my mother and father was PNP, mother and father was Labour. Right? You know me have to do it. You see, anytime them start put the country first and start put individual and like it own better, because you know what? Don't business how that man a run. And I live in an era where so-called strong support of one party. And if them not doing good, I go and bite my lip. I say, no, I don't business. Them not power. One time I start look at it and say, you know what? It's not help my kids go school, my kid go get something good, Me I vote for who I see I do something. When I come up here, the first election, and when I sit down and my brother was saying to me, well, I'm have election tomorrow. Me sit down and I say, so when I go out on the road, and them I say, yeah. You see, when I go out on the road, I couldn't believe what I see. Some people vote for Labour and must say conservative. You're a window and you're conservative, the next one, and so me I said to him then, he must say, no, when I go, everybody just, and then how I learn more is when the party where you vote for wasn't doing good, the same people who vote for start lick out against MP. I say, bruh, but this is what's supposed to happen. So, all right, we are live a strong Labour era. So, me and the black up here, we vote for because them are more help the black. And so what
Yeah.
them one section it wasn't being delivered how them wanted. And them vote for the Labour man, and when them ask the public why, them say, listen, we just send a message to them to tell them say them have to start come to good again. Them can't feel them come to good one term and then them start lapse back. No, none of that. So we are show them a message so them know say this is what them need to do, this is what we want to do. And so them deal with. So don't feel say true your mother and father is a direct. If you go say yes, no, nothing like that. The people them have vote for better
Let me tell you what I saw
progression.
already. Let me tell you what I saw already. I saw we had no roads up here, and the taxi men decide to strike and block the road. Remember the same when everybody has drive pan, everybody has the same problem. And somebody taxman said them not joining. You know what them not joining? Because for them party in power.
All right, that is where we go wrong because
Of course.
our mindset. Anytime our mindset start change, our mindset start look on things different. Our mindset look on the development of certain things. then you will start look on it different and say, you know what? Me no see that happen, you know. And me just say, all right. The thing, you know, all right. See, look, the crime up here, you know. Jamaica is a small country, so you hear about the crime up here, you know. The crime bad as well, you know. Cause one time we have in a space of 1 week about 9 youth dead. Every single day, if it's not one, is two. What the police was doing, they was doing stop and search. But here why the people them look out against it now. When them doing the stop and search, it was mainly them stopping black kids. People was protesting against it. But you know, we as black see the problem. And it was true, it was right. The police was doing the right thing. But true, they must stop me and the black because it was me and the black killing blacks. And our eye was blind because we are black. We wasn't looking at say, yeah, some of the police and racists we know that. But they might try to stop a pandemic. We saw them patrol in the black area. And we as black, not seeing, so you know what, if them black patrolling a 99% black area, them are going to stop mainly black. So what we should do now is say, you know what? Them are do them job, you know, but listen, you say when them are search you them, we want to see how them are deal with you them. If them are deal with them anyway, how them are manage them. That are the thing we should until one black person come in and start show the problem. So listen, we have to address this more, you know. This is not about racist thing right now. This is about our black youth that kill off one another. When those people don't know, you know, you have a different division of Jamaica, you know. The problem with up here is you cannot have that. You have, if you live in just put it Kingston 12, Kingston 11. Up here, you know. If you live in Kingston 11, you know, you can't go in Kingston 12, look about them, you know. So, and you say when them attack you, and one somebody attack, you know, 20, 15. I don't know if I send the tape come here when them kill you in the park about a month now. Did I send that one come here?
I don't ever get that.
No. If you see that, it was so you couldn't stand up and say. And the next one where I say is the two youth stand up. Two black youth, you know. And the next one, when them stab him and them drop on them face, you could not believe you stand up and you look on what I mean. When you all those youth, them tell the truth. When me do the killing, because you get less time. And when you're going at the institute, them live good. So them go inside. Some youth just go inside. Jamaican crime hard, you know, and wicked, you know. But these youth is not gun them using. Them are use knife. Sometimes the knife where you see the police them take off of the street. You know the Rambo knife them? Machete. You can imagine. All right then. So the youth them and when the youth them cannot catch you, you know what them do? Them drive now your community. If you across the road, them use the vehicle as their weapon. So them are going to lick you down and run over you. So as I say, Jamaica, you can block that here and say, you know, me put some car or some debris. You can't come up. That can't up here. It will never, and it cannot happen. So the place is just where everybody and you can black you them just stay in them quarters. But overall, we are looking at a different view. The police and racist. Yes, we know. But them have to do to prevent our kids from killing themselves. So certain mindset, just like it has in Jamaica now with the mindset of the political issue. My mindset, you know what? I come from there, so I come from jungle, so you know what? This is what I say. No business, what? My place could have mashed down. Come from Native Valley. Anytime that mindset stop and the people them come out of the bandage, because when you look on it, you know, we say garrison, yes. There's not name garrison, you know. We turn the garrison, you know. We are the community. So what we do, we accept what's going on around us. Our mindset set, you know what? Yeah, this is what we love. And then now when come at your doorstep, that's when them start. And then you have the security force know where you have to listen. The security force know have to start think, you know what? Who we are protect? We are protect the citizen and we are work with some of the dance them.
Mm.
So the mindset corrupt. So to me, corruption in a every part of life in the whole world. On good choose them highlight it in a certain countries. The big country like America, England, Canada, they may say corruption because you know what? They are making the rule as it go along to suit them. And if they want to bring us down, then bring in this rule. Well, you're not doing this, you're not doing, but who is causing the problem? Those big so-called, what them call them? Developed country. Because them have to squeeze the little so-called, what them want to call third world, maybe fourth world country. Because them make us depend on them. But as long as certain thing in place, it go hard. We not see it because you know what? Survival. We only look on survival and we only look on ourselves. We not look on boy, Tom Brown down, you know, so we can unite in the community and we live loving and we do this if that community and that you go do. No, you know why? Boy, my son a top man of the place.
But we don't have no community leaders like before. And I know. Well, I gotta say it because me, you know, they're there. But you have no community leaders like before. You know, people who used to rally the people them in the community and make sure say, you know, everybody keep abreast of what is happening around them, and if things not work them way, then them rise up. All of them things they done.
Those are the dance, Franco.
Well, the community leaders are the dance now.
Yes. Yeah. Them run things.
So I guess it'll go remain forever like that. You see the Godfather. You remember the Godfather? The movie The Godfather. Oh, them get rid of the Dan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't forget.
Oh my God! Cause sometimes I mean I'm not saying people forgot do what me say because me as a Godfather, but sometimes the people themselves have to rise up. You know, them have to rise up and
but it I mean, because the mindset, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, what Dan saying is right, you know, because a lot of the people couldn't. You have a whole set who don't really. The politics don't affect them, you know. Them are go where the money is. But you have another set now. You have another set now. Will go hungry to defend them party. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, and that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be.
You have to set up. If something not right, you have to talk about it not right. You can't just say, "Boy, I'm my man in power," you know. So me can't make him look bad.
No,
so
no. I know. I know the thing when me feel shut up. Maybe me wrong. That's my opinion. I feel say the MPs, councillor within each constituency, the people should never have to go and look for them. I feel say that should be their part of their duty. The MP visit the community 4 times a month. The councillor should be in the community, go around, have meeting, if I even twice a month, find the problem, what's going on in the constituency, what need to fix, report back to the MP.
Prime Minister PJ Patterson had a talk with some PNP MPs, and the exact advice him give them say, don't let the people them come looking for you.
No.
If the people have to look for you, you have failed.
You come look for the people them.
Yes.
And then you have workers like the councillor, whoever you want to put inside. Those people know their job now is, you know what? We are going around, find out what needed in the community. what is the problem.
Now,
So
if you
the
are,
main problem
if
is
you
coming
are,
to them
yeah, if you are
are
a
sports.
good MP, like in the old days, an MP must know every yard and who live in every yard and how much people in every yard and what them do. And job that. You not have no era leader carry him round and showing people and I tell him all kind of madness. He must know the people himself. Sit down and talk to them one by one over a whole 5 years to do it. But they're not doing that.
But I
Not doing that
don't
at
know.
all.
It's like it's
Most of you see MP up on TV, you see them.
no, with that, no. With that, we know, say, all right. We know, say, the MP, them have them duty for do a certain thing. But I still believe that should be something written down somewhere, some policy written down somewhere where you come and you engage more with the community. You know, just engage when you need a political, you need a vote. So you come in, you engage, you put in implement different plan. You implement different strategy. You can't fix everything, you know. You cannot fix everything. Because the main thing I see in the community them, facility for the young kids them. So we are looking say age 6 to about 15. What kind of program we have in place for them? Yeah, that's one. We are looking the develop the structure. Yeah, what kind of structure you have in the community? All right, them need housing, them need this to fix that, the road and those things. So you know, so you have those three, and then the next thing we look at now, look on the education aspect of it. Some kids are gonna jump out and every kid's academy. So you know what? We're gonna do a survey. If you need to do a trade or you need to go do some further studying, so you not just go and pick from one year right now. So that you combine all those together, come at a meeting, do a statistic, well, maybe say from 3 mile to say downtown, we have 1,000 kids need more education, them need to do a trade. This is, you break it down in a different skill. All right, then. This is how it goes. And you do that survey. That means you are meeting needs at the community. You now put something in place where majority of the community don't want. So this is the problem now. Oh, me going to meet the need of them. Me going to find out what really happen. Me going to find out what them want, what my input. But some input is, you're going there. Go on, boss, give me a money now. And you take it out and give him. Every 2 days, maybe that's after the day. Him feel good with that. Maybe a training center, say, in the vicinity at certain part of Kingston. But I'm good at a welding one. Some people have said, well, I don't want the welding now. You never ask the youth them. You assume. So, certain things are, up here, I learn and I see how them do things, you know. I see how them do things. The amount of black kids them take off of the street. When we do the survey, the kids them love sports. So what them do now, them bringing a B-Tech level 2, level 3 sports. That qualification make it go to university. And if you're lucky, you can go play a premiership. Play for one of the club them. If you're lucky, you can go to America. So when them do the survey, the kids them do, them go college. Them play football, so them love it. Them love that. Them have girls. Them have a section cricket because everybody play football. Then them have a section of the part of my love now with the multi-sport. That person going and so when them leave out, him can go in at the primary school. And what them do now, instead of the kids them go through this process, we have to go train for be a PE teacher. Them have a thing named PE level 3. So specific for primary school. So you may do an education, you know, but you go upon that apprenticeship and in space a year, you qualify to teach in the primary school. You may not get the money where the qualified teacher going, but if you ambitious enough, you can say, no, I feel no go to university and go and do this thing. But at least you learn something what can take you to the rest of your life. You don't much ever going further. You know, I good work in primary school. And if you feel like you want to the next level, level 4, okay, that you go on to secondary school. And if you feel you want to push yourself, there's a teaching qualification. For you specialize in football, and you have a level 3, you go under that teaching qualification. Because you know what? You're going to teach something now what you comfortable at. So,
That's good.
seeing what up here, me look upon it and me I say, you know what? This country really look into things.
But you
It's
know,
not all right.
you know that I don't cut today, but back in the 70s, the late 70s, maybe earlier, but I've seen where you just talk about some of them things that happen in Jamaica. They used to happen. You know, they never used to do surveys per se, but they used to, set up trade school, trade centers, where you have multiple trades available. You know, those who want to be tailor, just maker,
Yeah.
culinary art, a little mechanic, little electrician, welding, all of that. And even schools did it too, like KT and St. Andrew Technical, But I don't know how active those things are anymore in Jamaica, because I know the last trade. I know one of the last schools that that was like a trade school. It have academic and little trade as well. Was Parade Gardens, and they closed that down. Boom.
Yeah.
Right down 1981. Shut it down like like a bad habit. So
But Franco, let me tell you, the problem with Jamaica now, is that the school is the only place that is, for the most part, actively involved in the development of the kids in Jamaica. When we growing up, we had youth clubs and you have all kind of different things that them can be involved in, so them can get experience and learn. I think everything is left on the schools now. And I think that is where a major problem that we have. So the schools have to be able to do everything. Because even in a community, you don't have sports clubs again, in a great way in any community. Police, youth club, all these things. They're not functional as they used to.
that's true.
And that's the major problem.
I think that was one of the biggest setback when they cut out social programs.
Oh yeah.
And another thing I see, and I think it was a blunder in the 90s when they turned all secondary schools into high school. I don't know if them did a proper survey. Some of those schools could have turned into technical school or comprehensive high school, so that student could learn a trade. We have more technical skills. I remember one time I was watching a documentary about Jamaica, and it was telling you before Jamaica became independent, about 1958, around that time, Jamaica was given a portion of millions of dollars from the World Bank, and some of the things that they were supposed to build didn't get built, and those were like vocational schools, technical schools. The money was basically given to develop the youths them academically and skillfully, and it wasn't spent that way. So when we became independent in 62, a whole lot of shebang happened. They find out that the money that was given was supposed to be a development as you go along. I think I'm not 100% certain, but about maybe 3 technical schools were built, and some more comprehensive school in the 60s and so forth. And one of the schools that was built around that time was St. Andrew Technical. It was built in 1961. See?
But Franco, if you look at how long CAS has been in existence, now them call it youth.
Mm-hmm.
After so many years, and it proved itself to be so good,
Yep.
and so powerful.
But hold on, one of
And
the
when you
things.
come to,
Hold on, let me finish up the 1 minute. But one of the things that the person mentioned in the documentary, looking now at Jamaica from the 90s going into the millennium, what is needed is what was supposed to be done back in the 50s and the 60s.
oh yeah,
Skilled workers. And that's what, if you look around in Jamaica, where we getting skilled workers from? We don't have no skilled workers coming out of Jamaica to help build up Jamaica right now, because Jamaica infrastructure right now need to rebuild. It
no,
need to rebuild.
we are getting skilled worker from China.
Exactly. And that's what the man was saying. And I tell you, when the documentary came out, the Chinese weren't even in Jamaica yet. Right?
Mhm.
And this was a farmer minister who was saying this. Say we blunder. Him include himself in it. Him say we blunder. We should
Of
have
course.
we should have developed our youths so that now we would not fear bringing these people overseas. We'd have this would be a continuous thing. As of now, you can jump in with the youth tech.
Yeah, no, but we should have on the success of cars and build 3 or 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Should have definitely have one in the west, one in the center,
But it,
Middlesex,
boy, Franco, I don't know, but it,
give
I
more
don't know
people
for sure.
opportunity, you know. No, it's one word, Dan. It's one word. Planning. That is missing from our vocabulary. We don't plan. We don't plan nothing at all. A man just wake up and say, I have this idea, and then put it in place. And it can become completely the wrong idea. We don't plan, where the future, where we want to go at this time, what will happen.
And that's what we need for the North. What we're going to go for the next 10 years. What Jamaica going to look like? That's something we need to put into focus. What is the infrastructure going to look like? What's the surrounding in the what you call it, in West Kingston, East Kingston, up north,
Yeah.
down south? What all of these communities going to look like? Are they still going to look, like a shanty town?
Zinc fence, yeah.
All of these development, every 10 years there should be development in a country and in communities every 10 years. That's why I said I hate the fact when we have career politicians. If you're a lawyer and you become a politician, that become your sole job. No, you get 10, 15 years into parliament. No, I think every politician, and I mean worldwide too, should have. I'm just saying it. Every politician should have get 2 term. That's it. 2 term. You don't need for be 40 year in a parliament and doing what? Collecting a paycheck.
And don't contribute
You understand me?
nothing, because
No.
when you look at the era that you were 40 years, nothing has changed.
Worldwide, there
No,
I've seen too much career politicians, and that's one of the things where I kill we career politicians. And we follow other countries' structure too much. We have our own structures, man.
Oh yes.
Dan, I see something happening in a your Olympic squad that is after Tokyo. 6 people are quarantined. What's going on, man? I thought these people travel on private jets.
Yeah, but as me as a Franco,
Private jets. They
I
were
wait
on
you
a
know.
commercial flight.
Hold on.
Yeah, man,
First
it's
thing
a cheapness.
first thing you have to understand, Franco, is the Olympic Association paying for that, It's not the country.
Hey, the Olympic Association put them on a commercial jet because other
Yes.
people and that's what I'm saying. In things like this, your team supposed to travel by themselves. You don't need a commercial flight. So that's big blunder. I mean, once them said to you, oh, you're gonna catch a flight with
No, I no blunder, I know. Them know what them doing,
yeah.
Don't feel a blunder. Nah, man, them do them, man.
They said about
They don't know what them doing.
spread the virus a little more. By the time it
No,
reached
they're
you.
not business of them catch a virus because it's not important to them.
Mm.
That is individual, you know. And maybe yeah, the country, right. But as I said, you know, every 4 year that and some of these athletes have to train on them own, them have to find them own money. Yeah, they no fee. Uncle sometimes them get help, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All the
No
tennis
man,
star, them some of them don't get help.
no man. If you make the team, the Olympic Association pay everything.
Yeah, wish everything.
Yeah, but you have to train to make the team. You have to
Yeah,
put in the extra training. All right.
you have
The
to,
university where
you have,
you see
you
university
have
where
to
me
get.
go, it produce the most. It train majority of the British athletic
Yeah,
them. It's one of the top university sports in the country. And when we're up there, if you go around and talk with them man, them have to fund them parents. This little girl she want to
no man,
move
no
up.
man,
She do
no
tennis.
man.
And the
Man,
parents,
Dan, you have to make the team. You know, the Olympic Association not going to look at you until you make the team.
yeah, me
You
know,
know,
but what me I say,
Even when you
why
make the
should they?
team, even when you make the team, you still not get the support like how some athletes are get the
No.
support.
Yeah, but what me I say, why should you go through that? Your parents fund you, do everything, and when you make that, the Olympic now I will look after you. Why could the Olympic identify like how we do it at Jamaica then?
yeah,
Because them know have not like that in Jamaica, you know. So them identify it. When you identify it, you know what? We see them have the potential. Now we are going to spend some money. And we never spend the money because we have the facility. So them not have to pay to come do it. The coaches there, the coaches work. We are pay them to work with the Olympic team. So the parents are supposed to pay certain money. So, you ever stand up and say a tennis coach dream job?
Mm-mm.
We go and watch. Cause more time you go and you watch different sports.
yeah.
I never know it was that technical. Or you
Yeah,
on
man.
move,
Yes.
or you hold a
Oh, yes.
racket, or you
Yeah,
step.
man.
I was saying yeah,
It's like
Very
a ballet
it's
technical, man.
very
dancer.
technical.
It's like a ballet
And then
dancer.
But I saw
yes,
something
but
happen on the weekend, Franco, on the news. Them said this guy, him is some boxer. First Jamaican to arrive for the games. How could that happen?
If they're in England, man. In England, so
No
him
matter
catch a
how we
flight.
want.
I am there at Tokyo a long time, so him
No,
catch a flight home, man.
no, him just come. Him just come. I well, they don't have no camp this year, but I think them still should have a way everybody meet up and then you come as a group.
Hey Flavius, I saying it to you, but you're not listening. You know, I remember a US athlete, and she's a sprinter. She used to do hurdles, and she said because she's not well known, she's not popular more than those
Yeah.
our collegiate championships and what she have. They don't spend enough time with her. I remember she's an Olympian, you know, she represent the country. Them spend more time on the big names. The big names get better sponsor, more sponsorship.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
So when you talk and I say Olympic Association do this and do that, and please, she said them no help
You
her. All when
you have to get
them not, she don't get the help like the big names, and she start call some of the big guns, and it's true.
Well, the thing changed from last week, you know. Them now pass a law say collegiate athletes can get sponsorship now. Before that they couldn't, you know. But they can get sponsorship now. Get them own sponsorship.
Yeah, cause them realize you know why them pass it, cause the same ones them will become Olympians that suffer, they weren't getting the money from them the Olympic Association when they become members of the team.
But they was suffering, of course.
So that's why them say, well, you can get your sponsor now, cause a little man might have a little, you know, one company where can sponsor him full time and spend enough money on him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it
No man, it's a long road. It's a hard road because you have to work to get there. Nobody no business you until them see your lights, your name in the lights. You
I
know,
think it's one of the hardest road to the Olympic.
very hard,
Most
very hard.
rougher than the world. So we all on all the US I mean not the US or Jamaica doing in the Gold Cup.
Then we two from two.
2 from
Then
2.
we select round. Yeah,
Okay.
then we
So how them look overall?
I don't know. I
How
don't
them
know. I
look?
don't know. I haven't seen them.
So they are in the quarters
But
now.
they have one more match in this. They might play Costa Rica. One day this week. I don't know if it's today or Wednesday or something like that.
Okay. And that should put
But
them what? In the driving seat for second place? Because I know the group.
Them win two because 4-1
no,
our 4-1 groups. If them win two, them qualify for the quarterfinals. For them win two, any
Okay.
two.
but them playing the Costa Rica now. Anybody win that will top the table.
Yeah, because if you win two out of four, you know, say definitely you qualify. Not means what happen. You definitely qualify.
Okay. Well,
So them all right.
we
As far as
we can wrap it up here then this morning.
Yeah, man. So,
Go on,
yeah.
Sudan. Go ahead.
yeah, man. So, me I go out on the road, see how the things stay out there. See if we can move up and down a little bit and see if the people, if them a still a follow the rule. Or them say, you know what, sure, place open up now, but they're not going to follow the rules. So, we can do what we can do. So, yes, I'm never just going to say we're really happening right now.
Before we leave, I just saw this text. It have me cracking up still, you know. And it says 6 schools disappeared, could not be accounted for despite commission of inquiry. Cuba gave us light bulbs, and it cost the Jamaican population more than it had been imported, and no one is held accountable. Yeah, I remember this. You know,
You remember the school?
we
Well, the school public school
we said 6 schools disappeared.
under the 60s, man, under the stewardship of Edward Allen.
Okay.
They passed money to build 6 schools at St. Thomas somewhere. And up to today, when I'm looking for the schools that were built, nobody can find.
6 of them.
And some notable people in the ministry disappeared, never to be seen again. Yeah, man.
Sure.
The money and the schools disappear.
Gone, yeah.
And the people have in charge, all of them disappeared. Yeah, man, I remember that.
Not about them.
And
The light bulb thing was a joke thing. It was a direct joke thing.
nobody was held.
Company was formed the day before light bulb coming up. Man, farming company to take over the distribution. These bulbs were given free of cost by Fidel, you know, free of cost, and not only free of cost. Fidel send people to deliver them and install them. I know because them come to my house. And the people them who carry around those people for them money, whether for them company get, was more than the bulbs them and the people them who came to deliver them.
So that's how they were bought.
That's the mindset of the people, them, you know, because everybody just they must depend on themselves alone.
Thief, man. The people just thief, and when them thief, they don't bear no consequences because of they are and people I defend them and this and that because they belong to a certain party and this and that and whatever. These are the things that kill in the country. When a youth go to school and study and see something like that happen, what am I going to do? Who not no youth?
True. Anyway,
Who not no youth?
we are gonna get out of here so that we can get some things done today. For tomorrow, tomorrow we have Tuesday, discussion Tuesday, and it will be our crew along with who? Who's coming to join us, Flavius?
Youth. We have a youth.
Oh, the youth. Oh, the youth thing starts. Okay, so our youth Caribbean youth voices kicks off tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
but this is just a discussion or starting the conversation.
All right. And so we have a panel. It's a panel. A Zoom panel will be here.
My panel lineup, yeah.
Right. Okay. That sounds good. Dan,
man.
do me a favor. I want you to mute your phone for a minute, right? Just mute it, because I want to play this. All right. And this is today's daily inspiration. Here goes.
Acceptance, gratitude, express. Breathe the rhythm that acknowledges every achievement. Breathe deeply to meet today's challenges. Breathe deeply to create the good day today. Breathe deeply.
All right. Today's daily inspiration by Ansel Lee.
Okay, let me just say something about Thursday. Thursday, we're starting a new program, Real Sports. And we have a panel set up to speak about the Olympics. The Olympics starts next week, or this week. It starts this week. Our main thing starts next week. So having some people in for the half an hour program to discuss the Olympics and where the Caribbean fits in this year's Olympics.
All right. So Dan.
Thursday.
So Dan in London. He can unmute your mic now. No, you can't.
Dan can bring the British, what is happening with the British team, the Olympics.
Okay.
And we're going to look at all the prospects that we have from the Caribbean.
Sure should have a lot of people, man.
Oh, yes.
Well, so with that, I'm going to leave you with live and love every moment of your life and be grateful for each new day. Cherish your family and friends. Bless others. Keep the faith. Never lose hope. And remember, prayer changes things. Regardless of what religion you belong to, continue to pray and keep on praying. So we ask Queen Lubafu to say the Our Father in the Garifuna language, and Tafina will take with myself to take us out of here. So until next time, take care of yourself, your loved ones.
You lead us so full. You belong far away away. Ajugwala lebo buseru. Lida mua, lida sungfula. Lida mua, lida sungfula.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
That's why me know what set me if it could flee. Me have to take away me say. Me have to take away me say. Me have to hide like a thief in the night. Me have to get out of sight. hope I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel like what me say? May I feel like what me say? May I feel I like
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.